Hello everyone, this is Soul with another round of Shadowlands Addons that have been introduced over the past couple of weeks. I do these features on occasion once I'm able to show you a handful, so don't forget to subscribe and you won't miss out. Let's have a look at what the community has to offer because they are here to support you. First off, we have Hydrate, a simple add-on to remind you to, hydrate. It could be water or juice, heck, it could be to take a shot of your favorite liquor, but seriously, don't do that. You're not going to be notified while you're in combat, but this add-on will mostly annoy you. As of yet, there's no way to configure much of anything, but, well, that's kind of the point, right? Hydrate is here to help you for your own good, not however you configure it. You know how sometimes before a pull that one hunter will accidentally fire an auto shot into the boss and the fight starts and maybe you lose out on thousands of gold because of wasted food and repairs and so on, and all the while you're thinking to yourself, man, I really wish the guild would send me more Fel Warp because I'm thirsting for sallow pigments and the down conversion of Umbral ink is just awful, but it happens to everyone. But anyway, back to that hunter, Mrs. Click is an add-on that can prevent misclicks like that from happening. All it does is remove the functionality that makes your right click initiate an auto attack or an auto shot if that target is not already selected. It seems to have its intended effect, but it might clash with your particular playstyle. For example, if you're already in combat and cycling between multiple targets, you either need to tab target or left click. I still say give this one a try if you're prone to error, and your raid may thank you, or, well, I guess they'll say nothing because you weren't supposed to scuff a pull anyway. Sparkle Swap assists you with identifying quest objectives that are typically highlighted. It tackles between the features of outlining and the sparkle effect in intervals to make them more visible. It's a little bit awkward though, right? Like, you'd figure that for the most part, leaving the sparkle part on would make objectives visible enough, but the coming in and going out feels even less immersive than it already is, considering an object in the world is, sparkling in your face, but I guess making things noticeable is the point, so, give this one a go if you like. No Help Tips is a self-explanatory add-on. No doubt that this feature is included in other add-on suites, but in case you can't do this already, No Help Tips takes out the notifications and little help bubbles. The only word of warning to give would be for instances like Torghast, so remember if you pick up an anima power that gives you a talent that you already have, the game will not remind you that you need to select a new talent. While we're on Torghast Teams is an informative add-on when running Torghast with a group. This lets you see everyone's collected anima powers, and not just yours. As a point of feedback though, this is information overload. Even looking at your own powers can be a bit much unless you can read every anima power by their icon alone. It would be super helpful to see these powers as a written list, or sorted by type and rarity, or something close to that. Still, this is a pretty cool add-on if you're wondering just why the healer is suddenly at the top of the charts. Finally, we have Dungeon Tools, a variant, or maybe a replacement of the original Mythic Dungeon tools. This gives you an overview of the layout and mob placement in dungeons. It also allows you to set up routes to share with your team or in a public space like Wago. I'm not going to get into the latest drama here, but here's the short version. Mythic Dungeon Tools had critical information in there that was put behind a paywall, and now it doesn't work out the box. Dungeon Tools just works like it did before. Anyway, since this add-on is not on CurseForge yet, I wanted to provide you with a safe link to a working successor of one of WoW's most popular add-ons when it comes to running high keys. If you use an add-on manager like WoWUp, you can select Install from URL, copy the link to the zip file in the description, and it'll not just download it, but it'll keep it up to date. That's going to be it for today's feature, and I hope that some of these add-ons were useful. Feel free to name drop some of your favorite add-ons in a comment below, whether they're new or old, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more of this and all things Warcraft. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.